Hey, Chase. Thanks for reaching out, man. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to get back to you. I've just been crazy and completely slammed. But yeah, I got your messages. I think it's just hard to cut through right now. I think we're all just looking for any sort of advantage or boost that we can find or use. But listen, if I'm being completely real with you, I'm not entirely comfortable with talking you up to Duke. I don't really know him like that yet, and to be honest, I don't really know you like that either. So,
This is me every time someone's like, hey, Muck, can you go to ArenaNet and tell them to fix Antiquary in the following ways? I'm like, dude, I don't know them like that, and I don't know you like that to go to bat like that. So I'm just gonna make a movie that says, or a video that says I hate Antiquary, and if they watch it, they watch it. All right.
uh, yeah, I'm just really sorry about that. Uh, and listen, if I could give you a quick pointer, you can only go the connections route so many times before it has sort of the opposite unintended effect. Does that make sense? Shit, I'm sorry. That probably sounded harsh. It's well intended. Like I landed this because Duke couldn't see Patrick as anyone else. It had to be me. So, yeah, take your shot.
Okay. All right. In the end, what did we get from this? We got 7210, and we got a painting key. A painting key. Okay, not that door. That doesn't want a key. Alright, let's go to the other rooms in the house. The painting is missing. That painting has been missing. It's in the coat check area. It was involved in an earlier puzzle, but we've already used it for a puzzle. I don't anticipate needing to visit it again. Ooh! I'm kind of glad I didn't get a good look at you. I bet you were spooky. The giant penny you got the key from. Oh, yeah, that one, yes. Oh, and here it is right here. Yeah, also, in that same spot earlier, there was a baby crib with ketchup all over it, Irath, and that crib is gone too, which I'm completely fine with. Oh god, I'm a vampire. Okay, that's actually, that joke has double layers because we're playing Asterion right now. So all of the doors I had opened were closed. Is this area still blocked off? Yeah. Is the Amanda 2 playthrough going to be added in Mukluk Plays? No, it's not. Oh. Hold on. Okay, Amanda 2, Amanda the Adventurer 2 is the only one of the Halloween games. Hold on, I want to show this so there's more impact. All of the crossed out games we played for Halloween, except this one was taken down off of Steam, so let me just do that. And then Amanda the Adventurer 2 is the only one that I just gave up on. We were like 2 hours in, there was no scares, it wasn't fun, and we died, and it like put us back at the beginning of the game. And I don't know if that was like part of the story, if we were supposed to like appear back at the beginning, or if I messed up. But it was just like, it was enough that I was just like, I'm done. So that one I didn't finish. All the rest of those that are crossed out are going up or have already gone up on Mukluk Plays. Yeah, so I'm sorry if you're a big fan of that one. It just that one didn't do it for us. Okay, well, here. Let's try that code we got earlier. Okay. Kind of expected. There's 4 paintings down below, and we've got 4 pages. The Dreamer. In a chamber most meager, Felix Foss doth stir in the early pale light of a coming day. His heart is burdened with want, for he doth yearn for renown. Yet lo, the gates of fortune are presented in dark eyes and darker intent. At the foot of the bed standeth Lucifer, a lord of deals cloaked in silken guile. Take thee but a scratch of the quill, and stardom shall be thine. With trembling hands Felix drowns in the longing. As he scratches his mark, the ink dries, the stars tremble. I don't understand any of what I just read. Alright. The Dreamer, the Rising Star, Price and Illusion, the Final Curtain. Okay. Just write those down in order. What do we got? The Dreamer. Wait, what? Oh god. Okay. I will have to read it. In a chamber most meager doth stir in the early pale light of a coming day. Probably that one? Coming day, so the sun's rising? It's either sunrise or sunset. I'm guessing it's that one. Okay. Are they all related to the background? It looks like it. Okay, the next one. The Rising Star. The star holds brightly as the crowds do look up to him so. Felix's life hangs in glory, his visage adorneth the banners of the hills, his name is writ in light upon great marquees. His hands imprinted in the stone, across with which 1,000 feet pass. Yet in the mirth of revelry, unseen strings pull steadily tighter. He is a bardic king, aye, but not of his own making. Okay, the star holds brightly as the crowds do look up to him so. His life hangs in the glory, his visage adorns the banners of the hills. Okay. And that's for Rising Star. Rising Star. Eh? Mentions stars, so I'll put nighttime for now. Price and Illusion. The lamps of the Fost Hill are lit as the star begins to fade, and the lonely soul stands in his hall of mirrors, infinite yet hollow. Every choice he has made is an illusion. Every road is barred. Whene'er he doth question, poisoned honey sets him in place once again. Lo, his visions, once as rich as the painter's stroke, are made dull, fashioned by hunger. I am no mere jester, mine art is mine own, he doth cry. But Lu, with a serpent's grin, merely whispereth, didst thou not read the terms, my sweet? No art is yours to claim, for it belongs to mine and mine alone. As the lamps of the Faust Hill are lit, as the star begins to fade. If the lamps are lit, I'm guessing it's dark? The final curtain. The bell striketh at the darkest hour, a knock another once more. Thrice doth a knocking come, the contract is called due. The dream of greatness is dim as the curtains fall. Felix Faust, once a prince of a screen most silver, is but a whisper on the wind. A dreamer no more, as he descends into the heartmost final. But behold, ere the sun doth rise anew, and another hapless soul stands ready, the wheel turning evermore by a hand of Lucifer. The bell striketh at the darkest hour, but then at the end it says, the sun doth rise anew. Okay, so this is like the sunrise. He makes a deal with the devil, and it's like the sunrise of his thing. So we've got middle of the night, sunrise, middle of the day. So then the third one was price and illusion. Is, I'm guessing, sunset, which should be that. And then the last one would be the darkest one, final curtain. Yep, I got it. What happened, though? Oh. Probably the room with hellfire light coming out of it. Duke Kane. Great art demands sacrifice.
Great art demands sacrifice.
Chip break.
It strips the skin, peels it back, shows what's underneath, but you, Chase, I don't feel it anymore. There's no blood in your brushstrokes, no hunger in your gaze. You say you want the part, but I don't see anything real in you. Feed me something real. Stop disappointing me.
Wow, rude. Okay, got another VHS tape. So we're only short one now. I can't find this. Picture possibly drawn by their kid that died. I don't like this! Prop rose. Sailor's hat. Oh, sailor boy. Take one. Oh my freaking god. We find ourselves aboard a steamboat. Outside is a clear night, sky streaked with stars. The river below churns sluggishly, reflecting the glints of dying suns. Willie is on his knees as Marion is lying on her back, gazing at the starlight. Put something in her hands for F's sake. Willie is tinkering on a small music box, screwdriver in hand. 2 wine glasses and a bouquet of roses are placed in front of the couple. Willie, 7 roses, 2 glasses, 1 night with 0 cares in the world. Oh, this is what we saw them voice acting earlier. They are not alone. We see in the background Patrick, the steamboat's captain. He stands holding a gun in his hand. He wear upon his head the hat of one of the shipmates. He's in disguise. A gun? How fucking obvious. Something more romantic. What's haunting you, Marion? This line, used in trailers. This is awful. What do I pay you for? He's the effing captain. Okay. So this is the captain with the gun. Oh, you caught me about to shoot you. Oh, what am I gonna do? All right, hold on. So we've got to make the scene. All right, Willie is on his knees. Marion is lying on her back. This is Willie. Or wait, is this the captain? Okay, hold on. We know this is Marion, who currently has a cowboy hat for some reason. Get rid of that. Okay. Alright, so the question is, that's... Vinny, right? Yeah. That's Vinny. And this is Chase. Assuming Chase is playing Willie, then he's on his knees. Willie is tinkering on a music box, screwdriver in hand. Put something in her hands for F's sake. Rose? Okay. See what's captain holding. He stands holding a gun in his hand. He wears on his head the hat of one of the shipmates. He's in disguise. So he stands. Willie's on his knees. Mary's on her back. Tanner's holding his sister's already had 2 wine glasses, a bouquet of roses placed in front of the couple. 7 roses, 2 glasses, only your has a rose, so sweet. They're not alone. Patrick, the steamboat's captain, stands holding a gun in his hand. He wears on his head the hat of one of his shipmates. He's in disguise. But he says he's the effing captain. So do we replace this hat with the captain's hat? What else is there in here? Subject, Duke, just talk to Frank, please. Duke, I saw the email you sent to Frank. Jesus Christ, do you want me to start drafting obituaries? Look, I get it. You don't like him. You don't trust him. You don't think he understands your vision. But Duke, this is bigger than liking someone. This is about getting the movie made. I'm not asking you to hold his hand. I'm not asking you to like the guy. I'm asking you to talk to him. 10 minutes, that's it. Let him get his pitch in. Let him feel like he's a part of this. And then walk away knowing you played the game the way it needs to be played. Because right now, Duke, you're making enemies and not the good kind. Just make the damn meeting, please. Carlisle. Okay, so that changes the background scene. Frank Gardu, beg for me. Okay. We find ourselves aboard the steamboat. We find ourselves aboard. Outside, okay, so there was 2 scenes. One was on a beach, one was on the ship. We're on the right scene. Outside is a clear night sky streaked with stars. Wait. So this one, we're not aboard the ship, but this has the better scene. For, like, the stars, I mean. Okay. Willie's on his knees. Marion's lying on her back. Check, check. Put something in her hands for F's sake. I gave her a rose. Willie is tinkering on a small music box, screwdriver in hand. I gave him the screwdriver. 2 wine glasses and a bouquet of roses are placed in front of the couple. Check, check. Aboard the steamboat is marked. No, it says we find ourselves aboard the Whistletop, a steamboat. They crossed this out because this was enough. So. Well, I mean, I don't know. It says we find ourselves aboard. I thought they crossed that out just because it was redundant. But this up here is all also crossed out. Outside, a clear night sky streaks the stars. The river below churns sluggishly, reflecting the glen. I mean, yeah, I could try it. Oh, I didn't see this. What is this? Last voyage. So it wants the bad guy to be kind of in the middle. Okay, I think the camera's actually in the right position right now. Shot list. Let's see. Close up, locked off, on sticks. Director wants the film to only feature close-ups of number 1. Please remember this. Over the shoulder, cast number 1, cast number 2. Oh, God. Okay. And he's holding something there. Wait, what is she holding? Is that a book? So I think she's holding a book and he's holding something that's not a gun. I think the only book I have is the Bible. Okay, take 2, one more time from the top. Dude, where's my screwdriver? He stole my screwdriver. Oh, that's looking kind of freaky. Take 2, less murder, please. Yeah, I know. All right, well, that was weird. Okay. What in the end? What did we get there? We got a USB stick from that.
I can't tell who I'm looking at. I can't see Willie. I thought it was you.
Okay, we got an upstairs and a downstairs. Here's your problem, you got him set to evil, yeah. Oh, shortcut unlocked, okay. That's the basement. Muck, can you go downstairs and tell ANET to please make focus go to PvE? Just go downstairs. Yeah, which class? I'll get right on that. Okay, new media file. Let's see if there's anything juicy in here.
Wow, that's a nice place. You look delicious.
No, you look delicious.
No, stop. Come on.
Vinny, it's so good.
No,
to have
you're
you back.
breathtaking.
Well, it's great to be back, right?
Thank you for sitting with me today. It feels like you're everywhere right now. Your face is on billboards, you've got projects lined up. What's it like being the next big thing?
It's wild. It's really crazy. Yeah, it feels like, just yesterday I was dying to break in, and, yeah, now I can't seem to get out of it. Kind of eats you whole, this industry.
You've got Shadow Glass Chronicles, you just wrapped on Silent Void as the lead, and now there's talk about you joining Duke Kane's new film, Last Voyage. Care to spill the beans?
Yeah, I've always been a fan of Duke Kane. I'm a huge fan, in fact. The man is a legend.
I think you mentioned in past interviews that you looked up to him.
I mean, he's got the vision, the grit. He commands a story. It's like watching a master work. I remember trying to sneak into a midnight showing of Horror for Us 3 when I was way too young to be there. It was like, what? It just kind of changed me. Duke doesn't just make movies. He creates worlds. And the way he pushes his actors, he is sculpting them into something bigger than themselves.
Some powerful stuff.
Yeah. No, you see his name attached to something, and you know it's going to be intense, groundbreaking.
High praise. I have to ask, Duke's known for being intense. Some would even say merciless.
But it's his world. He
Abba-da-ba.
doesn't settle for good enough.
Abba-da-ba.
He wants what is best for the story. Is it scary? Yes. But if you're not scared, are you even trying?
Duke Kane's big break came off the back of one of the most horrible tragedies of his life. Are you one of those artists who believe that all great art comes from agony?
I would say, if there is anyone deserving of greatness, it is someone who has gone through as much pain as he has.
Absolutely.
Again, I'm not to imply that you have to lose a kid or something in order to be great.
Oh, no. No.
Of course.
Okay, so the big tragedy was him losing his child, that we have seen hints at in a few places. All right, let's try splicing everything with this and see what happens. Okay, first try. Anything else? There's another one. Okay, let's see what this is. Hey? Hold on, just a sec.
Hi, I'm Vinny Monroe. I live in Los Angeles. I'm 5'10", and I am auditioning for a Duke Kane film, which is crazy. Excited. Really excited. Okay. This is me taking my shot.
Okay. All right. All right, let's go see what the other hidden film thing we just found was.